welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL, and we're going to double another pattern here today. This time it's this one, which is, I've already lost the number. It is 15306. And similarly, I think I'm going to try to take and put this in the center. So there's like two spaces and then this little arrow, right? So instead we're going to make it, I guess, right about there. And then skip two spaces, and then a little arrow. Skip two. So this is kind of neat. One, two. Oh, look at that. It ends perfectly on the little arrow thing. All right. Then, normally, this pink color out here would have gone up. It would have been like in here, right? I'm gonna guess if it was doubled, it would be out here. Yeah, it doesn't show up very much. So let's take a look at this. This would come out. Back. I'm having a thought. We might be changing this up just a little bit. But yeah, because I'm trying to make this as easy as possible to make. Right? But what if we do this? Let those two gray. Wait, why is it? Hold up. Are these always that far out? Yes. It comes in straight here. Huh. That's interesting. No, that doesn't go that way. That comes out here. I get it. Yeah, we end up with a little dot that's not in the original, but because we doubled, we're outside of that boundary. It allows these to interchain, and you end up with something kind of interesting as well. That's kind of neat. Not what I actually expected when I first pulled the pattern and thought that would be neat to use. But yeah, very cool. So now I can do this select by color and select all of that. Get my paint bucket, select the pink, and then I'm going to go over here and hit fill hole selection. And there we go. I press Control A to select all. Now I grab my select tool, snap on the grid. Right, so now I can copy and paste that. Go with my flip tool and flip it over this way. I go back to the select tool so I can anchor that layer, and then I can grab the whole top half. Again, with the copy and pasting, it's just Control C and Control V. Go back to the flip tool, come down to our horizontal line and flip it all. Back to the select and anchor. And here's our pattern. So there's only 2 strands for each side. If you're making the kumi the way I do, you got the 2 for the grays and all the rest are pinks. And yeah, I think that's actually going to be kind of interesting looking. It's definitely different. Oh, I definitely messed up something here. Let me go back to the paint tool. It's not supposed to be straight lines there. I could. They'd sort of look neat. That's not what I was trying to do. Yeah, so there we go. There's our pattern. Thank you. This was a quick one and rather enjoyable. I like that. Thank you to my Patreon supporters and my YouTube members for making this possible. Without their help, I wouldn't be here. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you to anybody else who's just watching. You guys are the best. You guys help make this channel happen. So thank you, guys. And I'll be back tomorrow to see how this goes. So yeah, as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.